out some patience. That's just your temptation.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Brew, and we're back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about how I backdoored my brother. So me and my brother, we haven't always been close. We grew up in two different homes. We probably stayed together till we were like 5, and then like he moved to Maryland with his dad. Me and my brother, we're like two different people. He's more friendly. My brother had friends coming up. I really didn't have too many friends. But he's weird. Like, he likes to skateboard. He likes to dress unorthodox. My brother's just a whole different being than I am. As I got older, me and my brother started hanging out together. You know, when you get older, you have a younger sibling, then that's when you guys like start learning about each other and y'all start hanging out. That's how me and my brother were. I had came back from the army. My brother had introduced me to some of his friends. He had one friend in specific by the name of Lo. Lo was his friend since kindergarten. Like, they were always friends, but they stopped hanging out because my brother moved to another side of Maryland. They had rekindled. Lo was pretty cool. Lo was the type of person that wanted to educate you on stuff. Rule number 1, you always have to be careful for who you hang around. Lo was cool with me though. I never had a problem with Lo. Lo didn't seem like a type of person that would jank you out, that would snake you. But at this point, I was still getting to know Lo. Lo would come around a lot more often on a daily basis. Lo would come through, we would smoke, we would drink, we would laugh. And it got to a point where Lo just started staying the night. Because we were hanging out so much, I decided to help my brother out and redecorate his room. It just wasn't appealing. But on the back end, my brother was sneak dissing me behind my back to Lo when I wasn't around. He would tell Lo not to look out for me or put me on moves or just be a brother to me because my brother had some low-key envy. My brother was dating this girl. They've been dating since 6th grade. But at this point, my brother's about to graduate. My brother got like 2 more years of school left. Lo's not going to school. Lo finished school early. Lo was just hanging around the crib, and I'd be there with him. Me and Lo figured out that when neither one of us were around, that we'd both get talked about behind our back between my brother, his peoples, and either one of us. So that naturally brought me and Lo's relationship even closer because we both felt like it wasn't right for us to be doing for these people in their house and we get talked about bad. You're supposed to be my brother, but you're only keeping me around to east off of me and my situation. That's going to push somebody away. Make people don't want to be around you because now they're figuring out the type of person you are. But I didn't realize that yet. So we're hanging out for like 2 or 3 years and we're all putting our heads together trying to make money, trying to figure out a way that we can get up out the gutter. At this point, we're bringing in money, but it's not enough money for all of us. So we start trapping. We on moves. We on missions. We just doing stuff out the ordinary to put bread in our pocket because sitting in the house ain't going to do nothing for you. But at this point, my brother's in a relationship and I'm in a new relationship. So I'm not around as often. My brother and Lo start clashing. But I don't know what's going on yet. At this point, I'm back and forth from Virginia to Moco, from Virginia to Moco, from Virginia to Moco. One day, Lo calls my phone. Yo, your brother's tripping. I call my brother. I'm like, yo, what's going on? My brother's like, kicked Lo out of his house because Lo had ended up talking to his girlfriend. Lo always had females. Lo was never the type of person to go at your girl. He was more like a brother. He knew his distance. He always kept his distance in situation. He never came at me that type of way. And him and my brother were best friends since kindergarten. So I wouldn't expect Lo to try to holler at my brother's girl. The situation was way deeper than that. When I talked to Lo, he told me that he was trying to show my brother what type of girl he was dealing with. I understand exactly where Lo is coming from. At the same time, that's your brother. I don't even want to sit around your girlfriend. Like, it just makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to sit around her. I don't want to be around her by myself. I don't even want her number. That's where it kind of crossed the boundaries, and I definitely understand where he coming from. At the same time, my brother should have knew what type of female he was dealing with. Infidelity played a big portion of their relationship. He still decided to deal with her. I can't tell a man who to be. As my brother, I'm going to try to protect you. My brother wanted me to stop dealing with Lo, and Lo wanted me to look at the situation from his standpoint. It really has nothing to do with me. In this situation, you can kind of say I played it 50. So now Lo is out the situation. I'm staying back at my brother's house. My brother's the type of person that when he gets money, he just wants to spend it. Mentally, I was getting to the point where I'm like, something has to change because we can't be in the same situation for the rest of our lives. So I decided to get 2 jobs. Lo and my brother are no longer friends. Lo is still in the area because he knows people around where my brother lives. My brother would come home and tell me that he's seen Lo around the corner from his house, or Lo was in his neighborhood, or Lo was at the gas station, and my brother just wanted to crash out. But my brother was never really beneficial to me. Me and my brother are just starting to build a relationship. When I asked him for help, he was never really there. But when he asked me for help, I would always support his addiction. I will always support what he thought. I always supported my brother. That's my brother. I love him to death. But Lo was a little bit more beneficial to me when it came to where I was trying to get in my life. Like, my brother's beneficial to me family-wise, but this is business. There's nothing to get me to my job at 1 a.m., but Lo was always around. Like I said from the beginning, I'm not in the middle of the situation. This situation has nothing to do with me. Whatever could benefit me was the best decision for me to take at that time. I reached out to Lo for help. He understood how I felt about the situation. As a man, he respected that, because you have to have perspective as a human being. You can't just tell somebody else that they're wrong without looking yourself in the mirror. I felt like Lo was just being a brother to my brother on the same basis. He was kind of wrong. Lo respected that. And Lo didn't have an issue with me, so Lo was actually there to help me out when I really needed help. To keep my brother calm, I would literally just support his addiction. My brother wanted to smoke all day. I would go outside and make money just to support his addiction, because it was areas where my brother would make his father feel unsafe. I would tell my brother I'm going out to make money, but realistically, I would be going to link up with Lo. I would tell my brother that I met a new friend so that I can get a ride to my job at 1 a.m. in the morning from Lo. I would have to sneak behind my brother's back just to have a relationship with Lo so that I can continue making money. I already knew that if my brother found this out, that it would be issues from the beginning. I know my brother's not stupid. I know he had a feeling that I was probably still hanging out with Lo. One day, my brother seen Lo's car in his parking lot. Me and Lo were hanging out. A couple hours later, my brother said, I seen you in the parking lot with Lo. I wasn't even around. He let it go. I got him high. That was the end of that. Kept working for a couple more months, maybe like 2 more months. It all hit the fan. Me and Lo got in a car accident. My brother called my mom and said, he's stupid, and I hope he don't recover. I could have almost died. I was probably wrong for hanging out with Lo, and that could have been karma. All the times I provided for you in your home, all the times I put food in your fridge, it's just wrong. But little did we know, my brother was going through a situation. His girlfriend had got locked up.
I done found some patience. That's just your temptation.